And I'll be posing a very interesting question to our ladies in the house. And the question is, can women really take men as they are, irrespective of their financial situation? Let's start with Steph. Steph, can you really take your boyfriend, your husband to be as he is, irrespective of the fact that he is not the high value men? By high value men, I mean guys earning close to 100 million, 200 million, as the case may be. Can you take an average guy just as he is? Ichoke, Abi?
No, not really.
Okay.
It's a simple question. So I do not expect that you have 100 million before we get married, but you're not supposed to be any 100,000 either, because you barely can take care of yourself.
Okay.
Like it goes both ways anyway.
Yeah.
Even me myself, I have to like get to a certain level
Before you get married.
Get married. Now to talk of you, the man that is supposed to be like the head, yeah. Even if I'm supporting or whatever, you're supposed to be able to take care of yourself first. You can't be earning little money and think that we're just going to get. How are we going to do the wedding to start with?
Yeah, both of you can walk your way to. Both of you can walk your way to.
No.
Okay.
So I'm not just going to accept any situation, but doesn't mean you have to be like so rich or anything.
Okay, so you can't take him as he is. He must be able to earn.
What's the as he is that is earning very little money?
We'll come back to that. Let's hear from Benita. Benita, what's your take on this?
Okay. Depends on how much he's earning. I don't know. But I can't date or I can't marry a man that earns 100,000 naira. Like Steph said.
What happened to our president's command?
I feel like, okay, at my level now, maybe if I was 18 years old or 16 years old, I can manage a man that earns 100,000. But at where I am today, I can't be dating someone that earns 100,000. What's a casala boss? How do you want to fix it? And moreover, I will be earning money. It's not as if I will sit down in the house and be expecting manna to fall from heaven.
Give an amount.
Okay, so
after
bills.
Yes. As a lady, after bills, how much are you prospecting to have for you to say you are comfortable, for you to get all those high value men you keep talking about?
Is it like if I'm married to the person or we are just dating?
No, you're about to get married. You have a serious relationship.
I'm not greedy. Like 500K.
500,000 after bills. Okay, fine. Super. I understand, Pretty. You have been scratching your nails. You want to say something? What's your take? What's your take on this?
Well, you guys have already said that the man is earning 100K a day. I can't, first off, because
even
to buy perfume even to buy ordinary one perfume self, you have to use that amount. Like, I'm talking based on myself.
Yeah, Tom Ford.
If I want to buy normal small perfume now, I have to like be using 80K, 100K to buy. So if you're earning 100K, what can you do? That means you cannot even take care of yourself. You'll be using probably 25K perfume.
You said 25.
And be smelling cheap.
3,000 naira perfume.
Okay.
Like cheap. I can't. Sorry, I cannot. Because myself, I'm trying to work hard. Like meal like this.
And
I'm not greedy or anything.
Yeah.
I have high standards. I feel like before I get married, I'll have 8 million in my account first.
That's after bills. That's savings.
Yes, like it will just be there.
Just sitting pretty.
It will just be sitting pretty, and I'll be having my income. But 8 million has to be there, so that no guy can come and.
What if you're approaching? Wait. What if? No. She's saying.
What's the yardstick for it? Why 8 million?
Why 8 million?
Well, that's like a
Human
personal
trafficking.
thing.
That's
That's
like
like
human trafficking. There's no way you make it.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to point that. I just wanted to point out the
Wait,
fact that.
I've literally saved
why is
it.
it-
Did you say?
No, it can
Over how
be
many
more than
centuries?
that. It can be more
And you're
than
taking
that.
care of yourself.
And it's not centuries now.
Okay, so she's saying,
Obviously,
Director, she's saying,
for me to have that
You
money,
can have a very
I
good job.
literally
Like-
have a goal, a business or a job I want to do.
So you said
For
you
me
can
to
have
earn
a
that
you can
money.
have
You don't even have it yet.
you can have
Do
a
you?
pretty good job,
Yeah.
or you can give a pretty good job. Which one of it is it?
I didn't say I can give a pretty.
She can
I
have.
mean by give a pretty good job.
Yes. I know.
Okay, if I get it correctly, you're saying that you must have at least 8 million naira in your account before you plan to settle down. What if you are pursuing monopause?
No, I won't.
Because an average Lagos girl now, before you be able to save up to 8 million naira, even strippers,
But then,
even those strippers in about 30 years, I don't think they can be able to save that sort of money.
Calling people in bad taste, strippers.
exactly. And aside from that, it depends on the
Please, off
person.
camera.
So I'm talking based on myself now. I'm talking based on myself and based on plans and things that I have
Okay.
in mind.
Okay.
Goals. So obviously, I have
Okay.
a set goal.
Okay, let's hear from Brother of Lagos.
That way, right? Let the poor breathe.
I mean,
Because I think, and for me, I feel most ladies in this part of the world, there's something called misplaced priority.
yeah,
If a guy is earning 100K and he has prospects, that's where I see it from anyway.
Yeah.
And for me, like if I have to like date a lady who earns that much, right? What I look out for is the value.
yeah,
Because I know what the bigger picture is for her. And I strongly believe the fact that she dating me, I can take her to the next level in her career and her life. So she earning on 100K or 20K or whatever amount it is. It's just no, hold on.
Okay.
That's just the current situation right now.
yeah,
So for me, if I were to be in that same situation with a lady, the money, whatever she's earning is by the way, right, by the side, right?
yeah,
I will still go for that kind of a lady because number one, I'm looking out for, is she smart? Does she have common sense? Does she have value? Is she resourceful as a lady? There are still people who earn a 150K in this same Lagos that we have.
mm-hmm.
And of course they are not rich, right? But they can still manage their resources well. Now when she talked about the perfume or whatever it is, if you want to buy perfume, you don't have to collect your 150K salary and go and buy perfume ASAP, right? You can save 10K in 10 months and still buy the perfume if you want to buy it. But my own perspective is just a lady has to be resourceful because the same energy or the same mindset a lady who is earning 150K, if she's not resourceful and she's still earning 1 million naira, to me it's still the same lady who has a zero value.
yeah. I'll
You
get to
understand?
you.
So where I'm coming from is number one, what I look out for in a lady is common sense. How resourceful are you?
Yeah,
There are still people who do some small businesses, and even if you look at what they earn every month, but they still live a very good and a sane life. So for me, it goes beyond what she earns. It's who the person is.
yeah.
So that's just my perspective.
I also buy that idea of whom the person is, irrespective. Don't worry, we'll get back to you. You can ask your questions. You can ask
I
your
wanted
questions.
to ask the question to him. He's answering it like he's the man. The question should be, how much should he have before you get married? As a man, how much should you have before getting married or dating a girl like properly? I think that's the question they are
You're talking
asking.
about marriage now. I'm talking about dating. Of
Like,
course, I can't be earning
how
100K.
that's
marriage. But the marriage.
But guess what?
Like,
Let's even turn it around now. I have to be real here now.
Okay.
I'm earning the 100K, right?
Yeah,
I can as well, like, rather than having to spend bills to like money to rent an apartment, I can save. In as much as we will say it's difficult, right? You can as well cut your budget. 100K, right? Of course, when you're working, right, the goal is for you to also grow your career.
of
And
course.
probably look for jobs that will give you 150, from 150 to 250, and keep going through the ladder. So if you have the bigger picture in mind, right, it would be very stupid of a guy to say he wants to go and rent an apartment on 150K. Why not look for your friends to? So there are several areas where you can save money. From a realistic
No, we'll get to everybody on the studio.
No, you're not. The goal is not for you to get married on the 100K.
On the 100K budget. Okay, super. And that means
But just quickly goes down to it. It's not all about what the goal is. It's about reality.
Exactly.
Yes.
90% of people
How much
don't
do you
conquer
think
their
a
goals.
man should have before you start thinking about marriage?
Sure.
we'll get to you,
The
Pato.
thing is, for me, right? I don't know. Of course, you can say from your perspective, right? But if I be the guy, where they earn 100K, I will get married on 100K budgets.
Exactly.
Okay.
Never get married.
It's what he's saying.
It's get married.
It's what he's
on
saying.
100K budget.
Okay.
So when will you
But
get
the
married?
goal will be for me to get a better job, to increase my income, increase my net worth, and grow. No, 8 million is not the yardstick. Sorry.
8 million, pretty.
8 million is not money at all.
Okay. Thank you, brother. Thank you, pretty. Let's hear from Sexy Pato. We'll go around. Let's hear from Sexy Pato in the studio.
Apparently, sometimes I come at you girls.
Pato, give him belly.
I'm sorry, I come at you girls, but I'm doing it right now. It is daft to actually look at the salary and not how much he has accumulated. Give an example. I earn 100,000 naira. And I've been earning 100,000 naira since 2017. And I've saved 10 million, established a business, and I'm still earning around 100,000 naira. School teachers, they don't even up to that. Lagos State, they don't pay up to that.
85,000.
Hold on. They are married.
85K. Let's be putting figures.
But talking some opinions already.
You're saying it's different.
No.
Hang on. Wow.
Earning. It's still
So the fact is, I am earning 100,000.
But you are worth.
No, I don't even talk about what. I am earning 100,000.
And you save 10 million.
I'm not saving. I'm not.
Since 2017.
Yeah. Hold on.
Don't Lagos Unit still.
No, he said he has a side hustle.
No.
You established a business.
No,
You're mistaken.
on the same 100K.
Just
There's something called undertone. You guys should listen.
Hold on.
Please, let's hear him out.
Accumulation of wealth. You can earn 100,000 naira a month, and you know you can save close to 60,000 each month. If you've worked for that, if you've done that business or that,
Bro, nobody going to pay for your program. You are not saying you don't get girlfriend.
let's be realistic. I'll break down the budget for you of 100K, and it works.
So
What
you
if you are the
subscribe for
breadwinner of your
Pornhub.
family?
Hold on. I did just from the first day. You're mistaken. From the first day, I didn't just become a breadwinner. I started working. Okay, let's assume you finished school at the age of 22. You got a job of 100,000 at the age of 23. You've worked that job over 7 years, and you're 30 years old. You're 30 years old. Over 7 years, I've been earning 100,000 naira. That's my fixed salary, no improvement. So are you trying to tell me over 7 years of earning such with low budget, without having somebody like you in my life? Because obviously you wouldn't even date me from the start, and you won't even still date me now because of your fixed eyes on the salary base.
Because you may not even know.
For that 7 years.
Okay, Mary.
So you are subscribing for 20K.
Value of 40K the first year. different from that.
It is different.
It's
But
not
the value of the money of
You eat once a day.
Twice. What if he's still in his family's house?
Yes, that
Yes.
Okay, maybe he's staying in his family's house.
Don't mistake it. Don't mistake it.
You're saying your mother's house.
No, don't mistake it. Wait.
Pretty.
Yeah,
Do you spend up to 50,000 naira a month?
a month.
If you're a salary person, let's hold on.
Yeah.
Yes, do you? You earn 100,000 naira. I'm asking you, you earn 100,000.
Black bullet.
The truth is,
Black bullet alone.
if you earn 100,000 naira and you spend more than 50,000 naira a month, I won't marry you.
Obviously,
I thought.
that's why I will not.
Don't even deny.
100K.
You lack the value to manage money, so you wouldn't understand what somebody can do with 100,000 naira salary.
It's
For
not
this-
all lack
for
of
this
value. It's not all lack
There's
of
something called
value.
there's something called a job.
I understand what he's saying.
Okay, thank you, Patrick.
Let me read it now. So,
Wow. Brother of Lagos.
Based on the fact that you're entering
Pretty.
hold on.
Pretty, if you're earning 100,000, you should be entering bus. But let's pretty. Wow.
There's something called a job, and there's something called
Esusu.
right? So you earn 100,000 right? You can as well take 20K to like do your job every month, right?
And thank you for
And you say,
your
okay, fine. You know, in a job, this contribution people do, right? You say, okay, you want to take like 5, maybe there are 10 people, you now gather the whole money together.
Yeah.
So I think for me, if you guys are not missing the point here, which is also said, a person who is resourceful, if you're earning 20,000 naira, 50, 1 million, or whatever, it's not even the amount. How resourceful are you?
Yeah.
My guy is here. When I got married, I wasn't earning 500k. When I got married, my first salary as a teacher was like 16,000 naira 500.
That should be 1965.
No. So I'm saying that when you meet a guy or a lady who has common sense, and that's what I keep saying every day, it's common sense. So, and for me, love is like, or love language or relationship like saying reading ABC. Most times we complicate things for ourselves. See, if you are earning 100k, when I got first met my wife, right? I had all the ladies I was chasing.
Amen.
Like other very, very.
But you're a bad guy. You're a bad guy.
Guys, guess what? Hold on. When you meet a woman who is resourceful, you will know. If you're earning 100,000 naira, and she knows this is the amount you have on you, a resourceful woman will help you plan your life according to what you're earning.
You need a woman. You need a resourceful woman to help you.
Don't
plan.
permit it.
A resourceful woman will help you plan.
If you are done, we'll switch to Mary.
So what I'm saying in essence is this, right? If she can't plan your life according to the 100k you're earning, when you're earning 1 million naira, my salary right now is not 500k, it's not 600.
Do you show your wife your account balance?
Of course I will.
That's another topic. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Wow.
I've seen
Can
how
you show
resourceful.
Stephanie? Oh yeah, you're married to
No,
Stephanie. Can you
no,
show
hold
Stephanie your-
I'm seeing how resourceful this woman is. I've seen how resourceful she is. Even with her account balance, I see what she has in the account.
Okay, so she needs to buy a wig, right? Are you going to say, okay, with this 100k now, we'll first buy the wig?
Must you buy human hair because you are earning 100k?
So you will buy hair.
No human hair. No human hair with 100k.
Let me put my
Wow.
Being resourceful.
Guess what?
Wow.
The mistake we often make in this part of in life is this, right? You see me body of Lagos. Sure, you see me body of Lagos. I'm dressing. I'm wearing ATM Lewin, right? I'm wearing my correct sneakers.
Yeah.
You want to live your life according to my life, right? But you know that maybe sometimes I go to Yaba here to go and buy that ATM Lewin at 1,500.
So that's what makes her resourceful.
No, Sheo, hold on. I said something about common sense.
Yes. This is already lacking common sense.
Wait. Hang on. He's getting somewhere.
See, if you can be earning the 100k that we're talking about and still live a reasonable life.
An average life.
From a realistic perspective.
Would you say, do you believe in cutting your coat to your size?
Of course, that's it.
But this is not cutting your coat to your size, because here you're trying to enter another lifestyle of which your own account balance cannot handle.
What exactly is your account balance?
Unrealistic.
What exactly is your account balance?
You said 100k. Uncle, we are not even paying. Your landlord is disturbing you.
I've never paid house rent.
No. Your house rent. Fly.
I'm using your narrative.
Fly. Your house rent is 150k.
If you have saved 10 million, it means that for 20, that's 2 decades. You are saving.
Like I think we debated for
Let me give you a low budget wedding.
If it's
Right?
The lowest budget wedding is to just go to Ikoyi and go home.
actually
So why can't you, if you really want to plan your life, you go to every day.
Wow.
An elaborate wedding because you're any other kid.
No.
Why can't you go to Ikoyi and go and do your wedding and give them rice and go?
But this one you're talking about, you have 100k and you want to buy hair.
How many guests
Any
you
number
have
of
it?
No hair.
Find the hair for.
She will no hair.
If you can't do
Now they want
it,
to get her
don't do
hair.
it.
That's
You said going to Yaba.
Yeah, she wants to get the hair.
There are still ladies who will go with you to the
I like what Pretty said one time. Pretty said,
and go home and be fine.
Some of them wants to wear an expensive hair to the Ikoyi.
no, what me I'm trying to say is that, bro,
Fly, no hair. I'm earning 100k, no hair.
take care of yourself.
Okay, I'll pack my hair.
No hair.
Take care of yourself.
Ladies,
Now, pretty, fine. But fine, let's hear from Sheung.
Thank you. Pretty said, if you cannot take care of yourself fully, don't even get any girl at all.
Exactly.
Don't do it.
Men can drink
Take care of 2 people. Because you can take care of yourself.
Make Ojikila.
You said you love common sense. This is the common sense.
The poor should not breathe. The poor should not breathe.
The poor should not live their life.
No, they should breathe, but they should go to Ikoyi. If you want hair, you wait for 6 months or 8 months, and then we do it, and we buy it the cheapest it can be.
And if you're
In Balogun market.
Exactly.
She said something. She said she has to have 8 million in her account before she gets it.
She go reach monopause.
I like that.
In this Lagos.
I like that.
Tell us,
Breakdown.
even I give you 5 years, a job, because you said
you
said she might get a good job. A job.
A Lagos job.
I think I want to save now.
I say monopause now. Now why I say monopause? Let's hear the ajo what she want to do. Get 8 million before monopause.
I have a job that's paying me 500. I'm removing some. I'm investing in this thing. I'm doing other things. I have a business.
How much are you removing? Let me calculate.
Thank you.
How much are you removing from your 500,000?
Give us figures.
I can't give a figure because I just mentioned that that's a
Aunties,
goal.
mathematics they used to become.
Jesus Christ.
That's a goal. Investing.
We want to calculate how she will get 8 million naira in Lagos as a young lady without reaching monopause from a legit work.
She wants to get
Exactly to menopause.
To get
Girls that cannot hold money for 1 week.
200,000 a month.
200k is enough to save your energy.
200,000 a month.
And she has a side hustle too.
No, she's saving 200 now from the home money she's getting. 200,000 a month. 200,000. By
In a year, that's 2.4.
She's saving 200k, right?
yeah, every
From
month.
500K.
Yeah, from 500k. She's saving 200k a month.
Yeah.
So in 1 year,
300k, right?
you say she's left with 300k. Remember, she's a high class babe now, and 500,000. She's staying in
She has
Ikoyi.
other bobo private pay.
Yeah, she has. Yeah, of course. So
Excluding
let's-
nobody, I have a job that gave me a house that comes to pick me from my house to my job.
Ask a simple question, it's not answered. Which job? This is not a fair
Just say job.
Men them,
The job.
I have ladies that I know who earn more than 500k.
Exactly.
Who work in tech companies, right?
Exactly.
I don't know.
I've seen it. I've experienced it, right? who earn as much as
8 million.
So it's also one thing that you've been private to know, right? So 500k for a yardstick, it's if you are prudent in spending, right?
Let me reply you.
It is very possible.
Pretty, we are with you. He's speaking for you.
You
Yeah.
guys don't let anybody because you know the truth.
When I was working in
Remember, he's speaking. I worked in multi-choice too. Let's not even go into that. Let's not even go into that.
1 point something million.
When I was working in multi, wait, pretty, you made a mistake.
Wait, can I
You made a mistake with what you just said. Now I worked in multi-choice in 2017.
I worked in 2019.
I worked in multi-choice. And if I tell you my salary, you go turn granny before.
Bro, when you are with a class of people, you do as they
You do, Jesus Christ.
They are playing with boys who are driving BMWs minimum. They will tell you when you are coming with Uber that, bro,
Stop this now.
Papa, you can't
Stop
do
this.
that. You are coming around with us.
From that your 7 million where you don't save, you
Who are
go come out
fully
6.5 inside.
materialistic. They would even stop. I know girls well. They will stop rolling with you. They will not call Stephanie. They will not call Pretty.
They don't go even,
When it's time to
they
go
will
out,
not even reply
they
your
will
chat.
leave you.
Remember-
with your Ibadan girls.
About your goal.
It
So
don't-
it doesn't work like that. Is what I'm telling you.
Your
It spent
lifestyle
4 years
depends
to
on the
save
people
almost
you
8 million. You
affiliate
take
yourself
6.5 inside to buy BM.
See, it's going to
You
be the
start
hardest
afresh.
thing to say that you are.
It can't be any 500,000 I be jumping over now.
I'm sorry. I want us to say something straight right now, right? Because me, I like shaking tables. And let's because I think I need to also understand where PDA, the standpoint we come from, right? In as much as we understand what status quo is all about, right? There's also something called challenging the status quo.
Of course.
And that is where I come from. That's the school of thought I come from.
I actually think you're politically correct.
If I'm rolling with guys who drive a BMW, and for one or two reasons, right? You guys are like, I need to like measure up to your level to be able to roll with you guys. And in actual sense, for one or two reasons, you guys are making it to my face that because I don't drive a BMW, I don't fall within your category. Then you are trying to push me to push my life like in 1,000 mile per hour to be able to achieve that BMW. I'm sorry to say, I will probably leave that circle
Yeah, of course. It's easy
But
to
I'm,
say.
I'm trying to say,
That's the
hold
second
on,
that's
chill,
giving you the
hold on,
money.
hold on.
Chill.
But I'm
Hold
letting you
on.
understand the fact that, see, if you roll with people who are, of course, you are not also putting your life on pause or on hold.
Is what you're saying. You're heading towards that direction.
See, my life 2 years ago is different from, this is 2020. You know, it's different, right?
It's still the same for everybody.
To you, it is. My career has gone more than, you know. So, what I'm saying in essence is this, right? And it's still the same thing I'm saying. If you know what you want in life, you know the kind of woman you want for yourself. If you meet a woman who is making you see things in a different, which is not according to your standard, I'm sorry to say, must you always roll with a woman who is earning 100K?
No, you've shifted the whole thing.
No, what I'm saying in essence is this. If you know what you want in life, you won't let the society or certain things define what you want for yourself.
I want to say something in this regard.
In reality, no, Nako, you speak now. In reality, what you are saying is theoretical. In reality, I am telling you, go to the Victoria body of Lagos, go to the Victoria Island, go to the Ikoyis. These are big boys. Even abroad, there's something called the war room. Why did they say only people that are earning from this to this should be able to roll with us? Uncle, when the lowest person here is earning $100 million, do you know what it means? You will have somebody telling you, oh, every time you're just begging for money, he wants to go. Have you ever chilled with people who are lower than you before? Even if they seem like they can cope with that intimidation. We are men. All we work with is intimidation. If you leave men in a room, all we do is start up. You, what do you get? You, what are you earning? That's the way men are. They're competitive. It's a competitive space. So I'm
No, I will say before you say something, man.
Where you are coming from is a cartoon. It's not the real Lagos, bro. This is not Ibadan. This is Lagos. In the higher class areas, in fact, the middle class areas. Do you think all these men are getting all these top cars just so that they can enjoy the speed? No, it's intimidation. It's intimidation. And they do it constantly. Put it in your eye. They want you. They want you to see.
But
you will
please,
not get them. Not
but
you will get them.
let's try to be as realistic as possible. We upgrade according to our level of earning. Where you were staying when you were earning 100,000, when you start earning 200, 300, you definitely move. Where you were eating when you were earning 100,000, you might definitely even stop eating there. I used to eat in local. I used to eat inside Yabatek, eat students' food when I was earning nothing. When I was working for multi-choice off camera. But the moment I started earning real deals, I can't even eat there. I will purge naturally. This is natural. About you saying you will cut off from people that if your friends have cars, but then you will stop jumping Uber, you will get a vehicle. Even if wait, let me finish. I'm not done.
It's not even about your friends.
I'm not done. No.
Your earning is going up.
Wait.
Your friends earning
If you're
and your own are
earning,
different.
wait, it's different. It's
You guys are
different.
being real, but not being real. I'll come back. Continue.
You've killed my spirits now, man. I think I was getting there. You've killed my spirits now.
I said
You will definitely upgrade.
You've not for one reason. You said the Avatech, right? I said you've not for one reason. Probably gone to a booker. Maybe you were broke and you needed to eat because I
Yeah.
used to understand.
No, I still go to bookers though. Don't get me wrong. I still go to bookers. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the quality of things I was doing then, it is no longer the same quality of things I do now. I call bigger shots now. The more your earnings are increasing, the more the sort of shots you call are increasing. If you used to spend, in my head, the way I'm seeing Pretty of saying that it's me, I'm thinking in my head that she's thinking that if she start earning 500,000, the way she's saving now, that she's probably, she might still be saving that sort of, she might still be on stringent budget. Yeah, if you're not entering buses now, and you enter Uber, if you start anymore, there's a possibility that you start chartering vehicles. There's a possibility you book one driver to drive you around the entire Lagos that whole day. Instead of you waiting to book ride and all that. The moment you start earning all those sort of money, you start calling bigger shots. And if you keep calling bigger shots, your savings might not be as you think it is. You think if you start earning 500,000 naira today, you'll be able to be saving 300,000. Is that what you're thinking?
Exactly.
Let's be real.
Theory.
Let's be real.
Asiwaju will show you.
This is Lagos.
So what, should I talk now?
Yeah, you can talk now.
All
We're
right.
talking is
What I'm just saying.
questions for the.
All right. Someone wants to say something. All right, go, please go.
You want to achieve
8 million.
before you get married. Let's just say you do that in 5 years. I'm just giving reach those five. You do that in 5 years, and you met a guy. That when you put on that, why not you guys do it? Your goal is your goal. 8 million in 5 years is your goal. You could still do that.
You work it out. You work it out.
I was in a relationship for 5 years. So obviously I've done that in the past. I am not going back.
You no get to 8 million. 8 million no green you get.
I am not going with anybody. We are going to come in correct. Both of us. Finish.
Yeah, I like
Period.
it. Did you lose anything in that 5 years?
In the 5 years? Yes.
What did you
She
lose?
suffered.
Hold on. What did you lose?
Was it any 100K?
I
What did you lose?
I literally lost
Virginity.
my time. Literally, I lost time, and okay, I was growing with this person. Yes, we both grew, like we both helped each other out and grew. But then at the same time, when I now thought back, like what was that the essence when we were not going to like bring like the whole group together and make a life for ourselves together? Like what was that the essence? So I was not thinking that, oh, if you can grow with somebody and okay, you guys will now get to a certain point, why can't you grow apart and come back when you both are rich?
Last question.
No. The next one.
That's all pretty.
There's something we normally do. They say like something that you can't afford to buy twice, no even reason buy it. Like for example now, you want to buy this phone. This phone is 300K. Instead of using, and you have 300K now. Instead of using that 300K to buy the phone, just chill to have that 300K times 3. At least doing it that way, it won't shake your budget.
So, pretty, what you say in essence is, if you can't save that 8 million 2 times, don't even marry.
No, that's different.
No, that's not what you say.
Oh, it's not what you're saying, white.
You can't
That's
feed
different.
yourself and
Plan-
everything.
plan
Don't
your
go and tell
finances,
other girls that
yeah.
want to.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell her to manage.
No, I
She's not
can't
resourceful
manage.
because
One house. See why I have issues with the whole not staying with 100K guy, not staying with. I know people that are earning less and they are happily married because they are working together as a team. You know, marriage, this thing we call marriage. This thing we call marriage is 2 different people who has chosen to work together as one. It's not a poverty eradication program.
Imagine that you are a girl like me. Will you date somebody that is any 100? Will you marry somebody that is any less than 100,000?
Yes.
I will.
Because you're a man, that's what you're saying.
I will. I can hustle. I can hustle for the family as well.
No, let's face reality. Let's face reality.
Okay, last question before everything. Where do you want to find this high value man that will pick
It's
you
not about finding
out
a high
of
value
all the 1
man.
trillion girls?
That's why
No, this one,
I
that's
Wow.
what you say you don't want the poor. Now you don't want the rich. What do you want?
No,
man?
wait, you're not getting it. Somebody that's earning 100,000 in this period is not poor. Somebody is earning 100,000 naira. The person is not poor. You are sure earning money, but I can't marry the person.
It's what then? Classify him.
It's wretched. He shouldn't breathe. He should not breathe. Okay, for the very first time, let's hear from Chaiko.
Good question. What about if he's earning 100K but he has like a plan?
Now, prospect the girl wants
Now,
to.
pretty go answer.
Now, prospect she wants to.
Prospect and good job. And I was trying to say something. I was trying to say
Now, idea the girl wants to. Oh, sorry. All right,
I was trying
Benny.
to say something when we were talking about any 500K and saving
8
200K.
million.
My dear, let's face reality. It's not possible. It's not possible because, okay, imagine what Nigeria is turning into right now. Let's say you are earning, let's face the advantage and disadvantage when it comes to this job. I get a job and I'm earning 500,000 in a month and I work up to 6 months and I've saved my 200K. What if they sack you?
But then,
What if you don't get another job that you are earning 500? What if you now get a job that is lesser?
that's why you have
Or
backup plans.
with the way
Investment
things
and
are
business.
with the way things are increasing in Nigeria now, and you are still earning 500K for 5 years, how will you meet saving 200K? Let's just face it, it's not possible unless you know that you are investing that money in something else.
I literally just mentioned.
Yeah, she mentioned investment.
Which is easier said than
That's
done.
And remember.
This is an investment. I only get losses every single week.
Okay, can I say
Every
something?
single week.
Okay,
No,
let's
you're saying
hear
that
from Steph.
you are saying it's easier said than done. It's not possible. So I should settle
Nobody says it's not
for.
possible. It's easier said than done.
Okay, it's easier said than done, which clearly means that it's like It not even being possible,
It is not 100% guaranteed.
So a guy now that is earning 100K but has prospects and has an idea, me I should settle for less because
What are you going to do? Who are you going to end up with?
Who do you want to settle with?
Let me
Because all the girls, there's a law that says
like
1% of all the men are sleeping with 90% of all the girls. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Because all the girls you are seeing in this room are looking for that one guy.
Where they stay for banana?
Thank you.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily
You
that.
don't say you don't want marry.
Oh, yeah,
Who do you want to marry now?
You know, green 100K. You know, green 100 million.
Can I say something? Can I say something? So now,
Become a realistic
let me
girl
say
now.
something. Let me say something. So from my own upbringing now, I did not grow up in the trenches area or whatever. My mom literally like brought me up this, you know. My mom and dad did that. So there's already these standards, and I am also trying to like work for myself and
100K guy
I know
cannot
that I
do.
have to be like a slave mama. I'm not even in that headspace. No.
Just comfort.
But I already have this standard, so I'm going to now settle for somebody that's one.
Auntie, give us a number of the how much would
Okay, how much?
How much would be
It's not. But you cannot have 100K and want to get married. Like that's the main topic. It's not possible.
So what are you going to do? That is
I'll be
you and
working.
Joseph.
I'll be working. Don't worry. I'll be working.
Steph, let me bust your brain. Let me bust your brain.
Why do you think a high value man should choose you? You've not answered.
I'm not looking for the high value man. I never said I'm looking
What
for
are
the
you
high
looking
value
for?
man.
How much? How much?
I don't even want to. A man that is comfortable.
Auntie,
But not 100K.
That's why as the man,
You as a man, if you were the woman, can you marry a man that is earning 100K?
Yes.
Me.
Stop saying
that's your thing now.
You yourself.
Me, I can't. I will give a figure.
But we marry women that don't even have a
I
job.
said,
They don't even have a job.
500.
Okay, 300, 500.
Wait.
Let them know, say 300, 500.
About the same thing, having your
They look another person.
No. Because average.
Okay, Shehu, but
Average, exactly. So we're working together.
Stephanie, pretty. But men marry ladies that even earning 0 naira.
And that's because the man has
So because you see that is married now, you see that is married.
Even for them says so far she get common sense. Even cleaner, everybody to marry.
We marry just for common sense.
You guys are men.
So we should die. Men pressure kill us.
Imagine I'm not working
I don't have
now.
any issue with it, though. If you
Let
are
me
broke,
start from
Exactly.
let me start from here now.
Me, I don't have issue with it anyway.
If I meet a babe we no get money, right? My goal will be at the end of the day, right? Is either I empower you to be to have funds, to be able to grow and sustain in life, right? Another thing is also if I meet a lady who is probably earning 100K, as I date her, because I have that exposure that I think maybe she doesn't have, right?
Exactly.
And I can as well, help her build a kind of like a career growth.
Exactly.
Get because that's why I say when it comes to being resourceful now, you as a lady who you're exposed to, and you meet a guy who as like he said prospect, he's earning 100K. Why can't you look at it that this guy, like I like this guy as a person, right? And I don't want us to box ourselves into the perspective of saying, of course, even me too, if I see a broke ass girl, right? I go be very careful because I'm looking at you as you're like, you could just suck me dry.
Yeah.
You are broke, your family, your papa no fit pay money for flights. They come meet me, say, so I will be very skeptical about you, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time too, I think what we should look at is how can you influence, even if you don't get married at the end of the day to this person, I as a guy will say, I want to enroll you in some courses, in some
business courses,
in some kind of exposure or an environment where I can grow you, that in 6 months you meet me, your life don't change. That's what I'm looking at.
She feels to leave you.
Even if she leave me, but I know I don't influence you in
He's
particular
saying it
way.
because he's the man. He's saying it now.
Okay, so it's different for ladies, yeah?
The lady too can also look at it from that perspective.
I not look at anything.
I see there are ladies, and that's what I'm saying now. We talk about the 1%, right? There are ladies who still fall within that category of my own school of thought as well too.
Yeah, to help the man grow, they're small.
No, but there are women that still like.
And the issues I have with some ladies, which is why a 100K guy might find it difficult to get married, because you're earning 100K already now. You're dating this girl. She no get work, but her cream and soap cost 75,000. She's not working. Why?
That's another topic.
I mean,
What is she doing?
I don't know, but they sort of find ways
They will not
to.
give you inside.
Yeah, from the 100,000, you are trying
You're
to.
collecting 60%.
Where she see money?
I mean,
No, now.
Even
I
you
mean-
as the guy, you stay within your
Come on,
standards.
but
no?
men go carry trenches, girl. Men go
But let's not
carry.
lie.
We can't walk 100
But let's not lie. We are 100K guys. They listen.
Backstage,
No.
Okay,
Don't
please.
hurt anybody's feelings.
The summary,
100K guys.
the
They
summary,
listen.
the summary. Let's just get it like you said. What's the essence of marriage at first? You look at it there.
Okay.
How does my earning affect? How does my earning affect the impact of your growth? You coming into my life. Marriage is coming together. You're doing something before I met you. I was doing something before you met me.
With
I
both-
told you my goal, and I like, okay, this is what I want to.
And you said you want to save 8 million before we get married, and we work towards
You
it.
now look at me. What are your goals in life? I tell you, this and this. These are what I've said. This is what I've achieved. If it comes in line with you, the money shouldn't be a problem because
At all.
There's a plot out and this thing. As I'm growing, you're growing.
And you have
That's the key part.
prospects.
All this farmland.
Okay. In conclusion. In conclusion. But I'm giving you a chance to conclude this whole topic because I'm moving to the next.
right, for
In
me,
conclusion.
right, let's because we have to also understand that we have several audiences, right?
Yeah.
And we need to balance it from left, right, and center. For me, if you are 100K guy and you're dating a lady who probably has that 500K or 1 million naira kind of mouth, I beg, you guys should break up.
Now.
And another thing is also
Why?
Another thing is also, you guys should be very realistic and 100K guys still get life. You understand?
Please.
Yes.
Please.
There are
They have
ladies.
life. Yes.
There are ladies who still get common sense, who can still help you build your life, to a certain level. Before you get married, marriage is you have to date now. So
Yeah.
you're not getting married in 1 month or 6 months. If it happens, yeah. And in as much as you want to get married, right? You can go to Ikoyi registry, low budget, do rice, serve your guests.
I know job that kind of thing.
It's not a bad idea, right?
Abroad, they do it.
So just try as much as possible to apply common sense and please don't date a lady who's like Nako said, actually is like 70K
Who's above
and
you.
And she's not working.
I'm pretty.
And she's not working.
So
Every time she's
My cream is not worth 20K. You know they 6,000.
The 100K guys listening.
Yeah, I mean, and remember,
I'm not taking my
30%.
budget. No man's budget. I'm still poor.
Remember,
I'm still poor.
30% of people living and staying in Lagos are earning less than 150,000.
Of course.
Less than 100.
They put us earning 30K.
Less than 100,000. So are you saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you saying they don't have life? Are you saying they shouldn't plan building their?
Everything is with time.
But you are saying.
with time.
Shut
Your
you.
own circle.
Most security guys who work with private security companies, they don't earn that much.
And you might want to settle down with someone like Steph, pretty, and
Why would you want to do that? Why you can't trust me?
okay, guys, we've all heard the ideas from Pretty, Steph, Benita, and Body of Lagos. Please stay tuned with us for the next episode. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be waiting for all your comments on the comment section. I still remember your guy, N to the A C O Nako. Till we meet next time. Ciao.